Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
As you can see, we've already started here. And he just whacks it away. Bruno Fernandes. Gets up to head it! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Saka. Rice. Saka gets it back. Tries a shot! And it's a goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That has put a stop to that. And he's searching through. Chance! Back of the net! And they're at it again in double quick time. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
He's had a goal! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
And here's the chance to counter. Maguire. Tielemans. He's made sure that won't get through. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Has to get it forward quickly. Could be thinking about a shot here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Rashford. He's played him through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
That right side seems to have become a very good outlet for them now. No doubt this is an area they've identified as a potential weakness in their opposition, and they're willing to exploit it. Well, this poses the defence a few tricky questions, and the answers have to be hard and fast.
Hoists it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. And it's played forward. And here's Rashford. And that's been won straight back. Bruno Fernandes. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Rice. Oh, good. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And he's there to clear it. Finds himself eased off the ball. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Rice. He's set up one goal so far. Bruno Fernandes goes looking. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Tielemans. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And the first 45 minutes are up. Just to review the first half.
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
And the game has already resumed here.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Tielemans is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Brings it forward. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Saka. Maguire gets into the right position to intercept. Forward it goes.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Rice. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Oh, real has a hit! And it's hoisted clear. Rice. Hervé. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. Put underway here pretty promptly. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
Ampadu positions himself well and cuts it out. Diawara. Shoots! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
He gets past his man. Straight run this, he's covered quite a distance. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, what a ball! Quick glance at goal. And now the breakaway. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Looks to dink one in. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. The right now, what's on? And the counter is on. Out to the left it goes. He could be in here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Hoists it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Play for a goal kick. Neither side yet able to find the net. And it's played forward. He's had a look. That intervention was very necessary. Forward it goes. Calvert-Lewin. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And now they can launch. Has a pop! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. It's anyone's ball.
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Cuts it out. Plays it out to the wing. He's made sure that that won't get through. That's a decent ball. And that has been cleared. Looking to break out here. Calvert-Lewin. Harrison. Gets it back. And the first half is done. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So we reach the halfway point.
Leeds really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can...
Hits one!
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin. It's Calvert-Lewin! It's broken loose. Defending of the desperate variety. Hoists it forward. Well, they can break here. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Diawara. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Gets good distance on it. It's gone out for a throw-in. Congré. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Harrison. It's got through to him. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Not offside that time. Couple of changes then in quick succession. 2 changes being made right now. Leeds desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. It's a loose ball. Leeds get it back again. Now the counter. Good take, and he's had a look. Chance! No mistake!
Listen, I've experienced that both for and against, and you won't have to guess which one I preferred.
He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
There's going to be another change here. So we have a double substitution going on here. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
Has a hit! The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. And he's there to hoof it away. It'll be a throw-in. That's good defending, very good defending.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Got a shot away! And it's been taken straight back.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
And that has put paid to that. Just 5 minutes left.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Diawara. Congre. Diawara. Congre. Tries to get it forward quickly. Chooses to go back. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Goes for it! Knocks it away. In comes the cross. And it's played forward. And there goes the final whistle. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. What are your thoughts on Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Well, it is, of course, a venue that requires little by way of introduction. It has a pop!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Tottenham trail at this early stage. How will they respond? And he's cut it out. Danger averted for now. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And it's Mkhitaryan. Martinez chooses to go back. Mkhitaryan. Martinez hoists it forward. Chance to break. Wilson. Well, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Looks to clip it forward. Chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. Mkhitaryan gets it back. Tries to locate someone up front. Mkhitaryan. He goes long. Oh, they could break here. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Mkhitaryan. And it's been taken straight back. Acerbi. Mkhitaryan. Bentancur. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. He's left his man. And it's hoisted clear. Has a hit! And that's caused a worry or two.
Martinez certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Solanke. Shot at goal! It's in! That was easy, almost too easy.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead, he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Just brushed off the ball there. Mkhitaryan. Played back in. Draws one in. You can get that clear. Tries to get it forward quickly. Wilson. And the first half is done. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Solanke. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Oh, what a ball! Bentancur. Now can he finish? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Xavi. How about a shot? Solanke shoots! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Gets up to head it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Mkhitaryan. Battles to win it back. Dien. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Serbi. Finds himself eased off the ball. Gets into a dangerous position. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have a double substitution going on here. He just whacks it away. Dien. Drives it towards the front. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Tottenham couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Dien. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Over to the left. He slid it through.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Mkhitaryan. And it's Dien. Dien.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Goes long. Quick drop. And Solanke! And yes, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Tottenham go into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
The ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Mkhitaryan. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Mkhitaryan. Dashing forward at pace. Acerbi. So that's it. It is all over. Quite a game. Memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes. An astonishing turnaround. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence. And I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity... Goes for goal! There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Knocks it away. De Bruyne. And here's Lukaku. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. If you get that clear. Now surely has a hit! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Lukaku is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Repelled by the keeper. Plays it back. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
It's to drop one in. Tries to get it clear. Tries to get it forward quickly. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Lukaku. De Bruyne drives it forward. He's spot and a shot! Goal! Belgium!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
It'll be a throw-in. De Bruyne.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
He's played him through. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Hoists it forward. Thiago. Over to the left. What? He's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
They've played it short. Tries to swing it in. And that's been levered clear. There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
Forward it goes. Out to the right. Gets his foot in there. It's a loose ball. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He's through the middle. And he's there to cut it out. And out to safety. And it's hoisted clear. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Lukaku really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Hoists it high. Looks to bypass the midfield. The first 45 minutes are up. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It's still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
And the game has already resumed here. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. And it's played forward. He's through. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Thiago. Llorente. Koke. Koke goes looking. Thiago. And he's cut it out. Good clearance and very necessary. De Bruyne looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, there's no sign here.
Gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Back. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. It has got through to him. Lovely feet. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Here's Lukaku. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He's made sure that that won't get through. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Goretzka. Thiago. Oh, great ball!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Defending of the desperate variety.
Belgium are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Turns and goes back. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Belgium can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Well played, he saw that coming. Koke. Thiago tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Managed to get it away. Goretzka. Thiago. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. Away from immediate danger. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away. Your final thoughts, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The Estadio José Alvalade, of course, a venue fit for a capital city, located here pretty close to Lisbon's international airport. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
As you can see, we've already started here. Joe. Mondi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Bruno Fernandes has a hit! Big moment! Massive goal!
What a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on, this could be rather exciting.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Brahim Diaz. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Bruno Fernandes. Vitolo. Portugal scored early, of course, and the score is 1-0. Vitolo. Come back to the keeper. Ruben Dias. Ruben Dias plays it forward. Forward it goes. Just brushed off the ball there. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. And now the breakaway. Hoists it high, and he's there to cut it out. Out to the right. Anuaha. Hits one! He scores! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Morocco grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
It's got through. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz! Really well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
I have to say, say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Bruno Fernandes. Portugal in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Hoists it forward. Hakimi. Got 5 minutes till half-time. Dinks one in. Header! He has done it! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Morocco are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Diogo Dalot cuts it out. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So off we go once more.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And that could be trouble. Anuha. Bruno Fernandes did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Morocco are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
And it's played forward.
I think they've got to make a statement now to say to their opposition, we're not giving up without a scrap, to give themselves the belief that this is recoverable.
Gioi. Steered forward.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Forward it goes. Hakimi drives it forward. Anuha. He's had a shot! Oh, bang on target. Ruben Diaz. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And Morocco could break here. Brahim Diaz. It's a loose ball. That intervention was very necessary. Ruben Diaz. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hit long and direct. Well positioned to make that interception.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Bruno Fernandes has created one goal already.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Vitolo. Tries to get it forward quickly. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Hakimi, and the shot! And it's there! And they are cruising away. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a...
And the shot! Hoists it forward. Chance to break. Gets it back. Well played, he saw that coming. Caught offside that time. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its... Tries a shot! He scored!
The whole idea is to start as you mean to go on, and that sets their tone beautifully.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Nigeria didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Out to the left it goes. He's got away. Goes for goal! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Van Dijk. Right through the middle. And now they can launch a counter. Big chance! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
In for a header! Gioi, the outcome could so easily have been different.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Liverpool have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Always, when you score early, it gives you such a lift, and it casts doubt in the minds of your opponents at the same time. And that pretty much sums up the difference in what we've seen. One team assured, the other a little unsure.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's the chance to counter. Plays it out to the wing. Forward it goes. Isak. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Managed to get it away. A real chance to break. Liverpool are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Tries to get it forward quickly. Cleared away. Now the counter. Liverpool scored early, of course. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Turns and goes back. Hoists it forward. Half an hour played now. And it's played forward. Liverpool are in control here on the brink of half-time. It's found its way to him. What an adventurous run from a defender. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that.
Isak.
Looking for a decent ball in. Point blank header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Nigeria can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Ball through needs to be good here. And the shot! And he's there to make a great save.
Yeah, I thought the keeper did well to it.
The first 45 minutes are up. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Liverpool head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're already into the second period.
Liverpool carrying a one-goal lead. Isak.
Tries to dink it in. Oh, shoot! There it is! Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Van Dijk.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
He's played him through, and the counter is on. He gets past his man. Plenty waiting in the middle. Well read, he sorted that out. Has a pop! It's there! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Nigeria grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Needed a better pass there. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to...
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Pings it out wide. Good take, and he's had a look. And it's played forward. Cut out in the nick of time. Hoists it forward. Into the last quarter of an hour. Lookman! Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Looking to win it with time against them. Gets it back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's one! It's in! And the comeback is complete! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that...
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Van Dijk tries to get it forward quickly. And he's there to cut it out. Danger averted for now.
Liverpool are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
And Dien goes looking. How about a shot? He's gone for it! They've scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
Time added on. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
He's in, surely! And Dien. And that is that. Liverpool have some soul-searching to do here. Having been in apparent control, they have allowed it to slip away. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Liverpool really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never went off.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. evening, wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
Just joining us, we are already on the way. Could move up a gear here. What an adventurous run from a defender. Hakimi, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Dashing forward at pace. Now surely. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Hoists it forward. Has he found his man? Hakimi, and it's played forward. Isak.
Well, the fact that we haven't had an attempt on goal is becoming an embarrassing reflection on these teams.
Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz goes looking. Chance! Has a goal! Knocks it away. Gets it into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Gets it back. He's got options out wide. That's gone a long way up and away. It's a decent... Has a hit! Goal! Sweden!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So we have our breakthrough.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Brahim Diaz. That's great strength on the ball. Sweden. Lindelof. He's on his goes for... Still.
A chance that's created through very good grafting. Did well to get in the face of his opponent.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Forward it goes.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Looking to get within, shoots! It's in! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal! And the first 45 minutes are up. So, a very watchable game so far, action at both ends and the team's level. So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. Well, the action has already... Gets up to head it! Great early ball, can't be said for the finish.
Look, there'll be no complaints at all with quick service like that. It's so difficult to defend when the ball comes in so swiftly. But you can't question the finishing in this instance. I think, though, there's enough grounds for them to keep working at it.
He's had a go! Cleared without complication. Gioi. Brahim Diaz. And he's there to cut it out. Tries to get it forward quickly. And here's the chance to counter. Plays it out to the wing. Played back in. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? He's looking to get there first. Hoists it forward. Now a chance to break. Lindelof.
Morocco have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Well positioned to make that interception. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz! Oh, that was no routine save.
Brahim Diaz simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Lindelof. And Morocco could break here. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Diop cuts it out.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Defender's on the back foot. Out to the left it goes. Forward it goes. Quick glance at goal. Brahim Diaz. Goes for goal. That's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Time for changes on both sides, actually. And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Lindelof. Sweden can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession.
Sweden merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Has a pop! He's scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Jim, your thoughts?
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Morocco get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
That's offside. Yes, it is.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Hakimi. Isak. Forsberg.
Loose. Goes down, but nothing given.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Tries the cross. Breaks on here. So that's it. It is all over. Quite a game. Memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win. And I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.